The boy prepared to feed the orca. To his amazement, the orca snatched the fish and brought it back. Thinking the orca wouldn't eat it, the boy demonstrated how to do it himself, but the orca shook its head and opened its mouth wide. That's when it hit the boy. The orca wanted him to feed it directly. Gathering his courage, the boy tossed the fish into the orca's mouth. The orca chowed down happily and even sprayed a joyful burst of water. The boy grabbed another fish and threw it in. Seeing the orca wasn't going to harm him, he felt an urge to touch it, though his body shook with nerves he couldn't shake off. Then, the orca leaned its head toward him on its own. The boy's small hand carefully petted the orca, and it seemed to love the sensation. When the boy started to leave, the orca lingered, almost like it didn't want to say goodbye. The boy waved with his other arm, and the orca flipped to its other fin. The boy spun around in a circle, and the orca followed suit, circling too. The boy stuck out his tongue, and the orca copied him, sticking out its own. You're probably wondering why the orca listens to this kid. Well, just the day before, the boy had stumbled into the aquarium by accident. A sound piqued his interest, and curiosity pulled him over to the glass to take a look. A huge orca was gliding through the water inside. Wanting a closer view, the boy climbed up to the top of the aquarium. But even after all the animals had done their shows, the orca never got its moment. He found out from a trainer that the orca had a wild temper, and no one could get it under control, so it had never performed. Feeling let down, the boy wandered back into the aquarium and started playing his harmonica without thinking much of it. The orca swam over to him, thrilled, and let out a happy call. Excited, the boy dashed to the pool's edge, and the orca leapt out of the water in pure joy. Later that night, the boy snuck out through a window and came back to the aquarium. Sitting by the pool all alone, he played his harmonica again. The orca, hearing the music, jumped out of the water with excitement, but the big splash set off a loud noise that alerted security. Startled, the boy bolted, only to slip and tumble right into the water.